I'd like to introduce myself today. I'm Dennis Sprik from Las Vegas, Nevada. We've lived here in Vegas for a little over 20 plus years, but it's been my joy in life to be an artist professionally, to be a studio potter about 44 years. Art has been a great part of my life, and along the journey, I was able to attend a really great course called Foundations of Art Ministry. And I'd like to take a little time and just share about some of the incredible things that I've learned from that course. I highly recommend it. It has so much to speak about aspects of ministry and broadens the scope of art into wonderful ways of practically using your gift to minister to others. It's difficult to pick one particular thing I've learned. On a personal level, it's helped me get a fresh look at areas of my own insecurities. And for example, many artists can be extremely protective of their own art, and especially from typical schools of learning as an art major, studying art, we learn to take our craft very seriously and to always be learning and trying to become better as an artist. And that's important, but we can get lost in identity in our work as being a possession of us, instead of finding an identity in the fact that I'm made in God's image, and as an artist, that's what I am, not just what I do. So I've begun to realize that art isn't just about my art. There are communities of artists and areas and ways in which we can collaborate with others, join in ministry with others, with vehicles of art as the tool to create beauty and to effectively communicate truth. And I've seen perspectives of that were completely foreign to me, that have been very freeing. And in this course, man, it was exciting to look at other churches, other art ministries, and the effectiveness that they had with street people, within their own congregation, one-on-one ministry, just drawing a portrait, or vehicles in which they could take art into the community in some of the deepest areas of great need, and finding expressions there to touch a community, to touch poverty, to touch addiction in ways I had never imagined. One of the artists, his name is Brian Gillette, and his work was amazing. He had such a burden for Haiti after the earthquake and the tsunamis, and he did a series of paintings. They're actually now posted in a memorial in Haiti, not just displaying fine art and depicting the tragedy of that effect, but the prophetic breath of the will of God to restore a broken country. There was such hope and vision that was put into that artwork that they will always be on display in Haiti as reference points of what God is going to do in restoring and rebuilding. And that, to me, was extremely inspiring, seeing the breath and the vision of an artist touch the face of a city with hope. To those that they like art, maybe they don't consider themselves an artist, but they want to be. And they would love to see the talent they have being used by the Lord. There is some fantastic, this is perfect for you. This will give you groundwork, even some foundations in art to develop your own skill level and to explore. And I think one of the wonderful aspects is the challenge to be a part of a Christian arts community, either in your church, in your town, in your city. It gives really good foundational perspectives to build upon being a part of either joining a community of artists or developing one yourself that God might direct you into. You don't have to know it all. You can be at the very bottom level and grow, be a part of a community, grow with us together. In closing, I'd like to thank Jessie for all of the years that she has put into the Vine Arts and has developed foundations of art ministry. You've put so much time in it, and I've learned so much, and I'm sure others will. If you're thinking about this course, don't be afraid. Jump right in. You will find a community of artists that you're working with, taking the class with you. We'll be able to connect with them, connect with Jessie through the course, and this will be a life-changing experience.